Silas, it's been fantastic to watch you this year fighting back at the front in your rightful position. Are we daring to dream of win number 106 coming, maybe even this weekend?
It's a bit too close for that, probably. It's only race 3, and we've only just got a podium after some time trying to chase that down. So I think one step at a time, and we're just going to keep trying to build on what we've had so far performance-wise. Obviously, Mercedes are still ahead, and so we're under no illusion that they are clearly ahead. We've qualified 7 tenths, 6 tenths, and 3 tenths, I think, ahead. So we still got a gap to try and close, and we've not yet made a step to do that. But every weekend is a new opportunity, and so we'll give it our best shot for sure.
With the podium and everything, the car's obviously great to drive. How much are you looking forward to this weekend? And if I can ask, what was the reception like in Yokohama when you stepped out of the F40 and everyone realised it was a 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton in there?
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously there's lots of different views on this year's generation of car, but I mean, for me, it's just exciting that it's a new era for the sport. I think every time it has been a new era, it's always been exciting to see where people come out, and I'm proud of the team, the work we've done over the last year to get us to this point and be closer to the front and in the battle. I think is really a showing of the amazing work the team's done. Of course, there's bits that I don't love, like the deployment and the lift and coast, some things that we happen to do, and SM, it's all not ideal, but racing-wise, it's been really, really fun. That race I had with Charles just in the second race was one of the most fun races I've had, I think. Other than that, was maybe me and Nico in Bahrain many years ago. So I just hope we get more of that, because that's what racing's about. It's like back and forth, rather than one take and then it's over. So I personally enjoy that. And my point that I was making earlier is that in karting, it happens in karting all the time, back and forth. No one ever calls it yo-yo racing. It's real racing. So whoever's coming out with that is, yeah. That's it. And then Tokyo was really cool. I've always done these Tokyo kind of drift videos. I've always loved the culture in Japan, and I know they love the car culture as well. And I used to play Gran Turismo a lot, and I loved it. So that's why I've used some of their kind of classic, like the Nissan GTR Skyline was one of my favorite cars. So to mess around with that, but driving F40 around town, and then I called for I asked if they could do a meetup, because I've seen it on online, and it was cool to see some people turn up, and people definitely weren't expecting me in an F40, but still, man, I love that car.
What makes this car seem so good for you? Because it seems night and day from last year's car to this year's car, and you seem to be enjoying not only life but driving again, which is great.
Yeah, I mean, firstly, I think on the car, when I joined Ferrari last year, I had nothing to do with any of the build of that car. That's obviously, I joined the team and the car was already in the process of being made as I joined, and it was an evolution of the previous year's car. And so I arrived and I was learning about a car that had been built, obviously not built really for me, and generally didn't suit my driving style. Wasn't something, there was elements that I was asking for, but we couldn't put in the season because it's too expensive, like suspension, to build with the budget cap. So the positive thing, it was a really, really hard season. We didn't develop the car through the year because we decided to focus on this year's car. I got to work on the simulator and really get to learn and engage with all the engineers. And there are things that I was asking for. So we have to have this in the car next year. And I pushed and pushed. We come to this year's car, and it's obviously a completely new era. It's a new start for everybody. But they've got a couple of things on there that I'd asked for, which I'm really grateful that they listened and did. And Charles and I has tested them, and we both love it. And then just the cars are lighter and nimble, less downforce, but it's a lot more go-kart-esque. You're throwing it around. It's quite fun. Now, of course, if the car was really bad, it would feel. I think it's all about perspective, and obviously we're one of the top teams, and we've got better downforce than, for example, the teams are right at the back. And I understand when you're at the back, it's never a good feeling. So, but it's just a combination of it just being new, and also we're in a development phase, so it just gets better from here. We're adding performance, we're chasing performance in the wind tunnel, we're chasing, there's things that we're asking for, hey, if you build that, this is where we would end up being, and they're going to come over the next like 8 months, and that's exciting. So I guess just overall enjoying that, and also I've just prepared my mind and my body better than ever this year, and I'm feeling good about it.